What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Auto Insight, where we don't just talk about cars, we break down the ideas, the strategy, and the engineering decisions that shape what we drive tomorrow. Today we're talking about a nameplate that many people thought was gone for good, a car that once defined affordable transportation for an entire generation, and now, surprisingly, it's back. This is the 2026 Chevrolet Cobalt, and this isn't just a nostalgia play. This car represents a very deliberate move by Chevrolet to reclaim the compact car space in a world dominated by crossovers, rising prices, and overcomplicated technology. Back when the original Cobalt existed, it was never about flash. It was about being accessible, simple, and dependable. Over time, Chevrolet walked away from compact sedans, betting big on SUVs and trucks, but the market has shifted again. Fuel prices, urban congestion, and younger buyers entering the market have forced automakers to rethink the idea that bigger is always better. The 2026 Cobalt arrives as Chevrolet's answer to that shift, designed for people who want something efficient, modern, and affordable without feeling stripped down or outdated. From the outside, the new Cobalt doesn't try to copy its old design. Instead, it borrows visual confidence from Chevrolet's newer lineup. The proportions are clean and balanced, with a wider stance and a lower roofline than you'd expect from a traditional economy car. The front end carries a slim grille, sharp LED headlights, and subtle aerodynamic sculpting that gives it a modern, slightly aggressive look without going over the top. This is not a car trying to pretend it's sporty, but it also doesn't look like an appliance. Chevrolet clearly wanted something that feels relevant in 2026, not something stuck in the past. Step inside, and this is where the biggest transformation happens. The interior of the 2026 Cobalt is a massive leap forward compared to what people remember. Chevrolet has focused on simplicity paired with smart technology. You get a clean dashboard layout, soft touch materials in key areas, and a digital cockpit that feels intuitive rather than overwhelming. A large central touchscreen handles infotainment duties, supporting wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard, which tells you exactly who this car is for. It's built for people who live on their phones but don't want their car to feel like a complicated piece of software. The digital instrument cluster is customizable, allowing drivers to prioritize navigation, efficiency data, or classic speed and RPM displays. Physical buttons haven't disappeared either, which is a refreshing choice. Climate controls remain tactile, making the car easier and safer to use while driving. Seating comfort is surprisingly good for a compact car, with supportive front seats and improved rear legroom thanks to smarter packaging and a longer wheelbase than previous generations. Under the hood, the 2026 Chevrolet Cobalt focuses on efficiency and reliability rather than chasing big horsepower numbers. The standard engine is a modern turbocharged four-cylinder designed to deliver smooth power and excellent fuel economy. It's paired with either a refined automatic transmission or a continuously variable unit tuned to avoid the rubber band feel many drivers dislike. Chevrolet has also hinted at a mild hybrid option in certain markets, helping the Cobalt meet stricter emissions regulations while improving city fuel efficiency. This isn't a performance car, and it's not trying to be. Instead, the Cobalt delivers predictable acceleration, confident highway cruising, and a suspension setup tuned for comfort on real-world roads. Steering is light but precise, making it easy to maneuver in tight city environments. Noise insulation has also been improved, meaning highway drives feel quieter and more refined than you'd expect from a car in this segment. Safety is another area where the 2026 Cobalt shows how much the industry has changed. Chevrolet now includes a comprehensive suite of driver assistance features as standard. Automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and adaptive cruise control are all available, depending on trim level. This is a big deal, because features that were once reserved for premium vehicles are now accessible to first-time buyers and budget-conscious drivers. What really makes the 2026 Cobalt interesting, though, is its position in the market. Chevrolet isn't just bringing this car back to fill a gap. They're using it as a strategic tool to rebuild trust with buyers who feel priced out of new cars entirely. With crossovers pushing higher and higher into premium territory, the Cobalt represents a return to rational pricing. It's designed to be attainable without feeling cheap, modern without being disposable, and practical without being boring. In many ways, the 2026 Chevrolet Cobalt reflects a broader shift in the auto industry. Automakers are realizing that not everyone wants or needs a massive SUV loaded with off-road modes they'll never use. Some people just want a solid car that starts every morning, sips fuel, connects seamlessly to their phone, and doesn't destroy their budget. The Cobalt exists for those people, and that might be exactly why it matters so much. So the question isn't whether the 2026 Chevrolet Cobalt is revolutionary. It's not trying to change the world. The real question is whether this kind of car still has a place in today's market. And honestly, that might be the most revolutionary idea of all. Chevrolet is betting that simplicity, efficiency, and smart design can still win, even in 2026. Let me know what you think about the return of the Cobalt. Is this the kind of car the market actually needs right now, or is it too late for compact sedans to make a comeback? As always, this is Auto Insight, and I'll see you in the next one.